I just sat down with Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, and he left the door open to doing something in 2028, but he closed the door pretty firmly on something else.
Look, I think going forward, we're in the midst of a debate about who our party is and what we believe. And I think economically, we've got a debate. Are we a small government, free market conservative party? Or are we a big government nanny state party?
Is this a party that has coalesced already behind J.D. Vance?
Oh, no. There's going to be a full discussion about who we are and what we believe. Listen.
Are you going to be part of that?
There'll be time to figure that out. I'll certainly be part of the discussion because I care deeply about economically. I think we should be a conservative party. And on foreign policy, we've got to debate, are we an isolationist party that withdraws from the world? Or do we believe in American leadership? And I care deeply about both of those issues and who the party is.
It's interesting that you focus on the Supreme Court in this book. Is that what you envision next for yourself?
No, it's I have zero interest in being on the Supreme Court.
Well, that's good because millions of us have no interest in you being on the Supreme Court. I think Ted Cruz being a Supreme Court justice would be an abomination. Do I think Ted Cruz is going to try and throw his hat in the ring to be the nominee in 2028? Potentially. He certainly still has presidential aspirations. I was very hopeful, and I still am very hopeful, that the lure of the money from his daily podcast that he does would be enough to draw him out of politics and make him go, you know what, why the hell am I beating my head against the wall? I can retire now and have a lifetime pension from the federal government. I can have health care covered by the federal government for the rest of my life and still go make my millions of dollars doing my podcast. I'm still hopeful that he does that. I don't believe that this country would ever elect him president. I mean, then again, I didn't think that this country would ever elect Donald Trump president, but I think Donald Trump is a different kind of case altogether. I don't think Ted Cruz will ever be president. I think he still wants to be president. But it sounds to me like in that interview, what he's doing is he's beginning to distance himself from what we've seen, what he has backed up from or supported from the current administration. You hear him talking about, are we a party about American leadership or are we an isolationist country? Well, Trump has been more isolationist over the years. That's him going against the grain when it comes to Trumpism, talking about how, with trade and whatnot and what have you. Everything he is beginning to lay out with 2 years to go till the election, the next presidential election, is trying, in my opinion, to set him up to be the anti-Trump within the party. But Teddy, Raphael, since that's your real name, we've watched you kiss his ass for a decade. Do you think we're just going to forget that you were his lapdog?